button, we destroy the world.
Chances are near zero.
Near zero.
What do you want from theory alone?
Zero would be nice.
This is a 2023 historical and biographical drama film written and directed by Christopher Nolan. Based on the 2005 biography American Prometheus by Kai Bird and Martin J. Sherwin, the film chronicles the life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, an American theoretical physicist who was pivotal in developing the first nuclear weapons as part of the Manhattan Project, and thereby starting the atomic age. Cillian Murphy is in the leading role. Other attractions are Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Emily Blunt, Florence Pugh, Josh Hartnett, Casey Affleck, Rami Malek, Kenneth Branagh, Jason Clarke, Tony Goldwyn, and Gary Oldman. Julius Robert Oppenheimer was an American theoretical physicist and director of the Manhattan Project's Los Alamos laboratory during World War II. He is often called the father of the atomic bomb. Born in New York City to Jewish immigrants from Germany, Oppenheimer earned a chemistry degree from Harvard and a physics doctorate from Göttingen, Germany. After research at different institutions, he joined University of California as a full-time professor. He made significant contributions to theoretical physics, including achievements in quantum mechanics and nuclear physics.
Our imaginings horrify us. They won't fear it.
In 1942, Oppenheimer was recruited for the Manhattan Project in New Mexico, tasked with developing the first nuclear weapon. Oppenheimer is also driven by the concerns of Nazis potentially completing their nuclear weapons program led by Heisenberg. Under Oppenheimer's leadership, on July 16, 1945, the team successfully tested the first atomic bomb, Trinity. In August 1945, in World War II, the weapons were used against Japan in the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
I don't know if we can be trusted with such a weapon.
In 1947, Oppenheimer chaired Advisory Committee of U.S. Atomic Energy Commission. He stood for international control of nuclear power to avert nuclear proliferation and a nuclear arms race with the Soviet Union. He opposed the development of the hydrogen bomb. His stubborn stand landed him in trouble with some powerful U.S. government and military factions. This fact, as well as his past associations with the Communist Party of USA, eventually caused downfall of his career. This is my opinion about the film. The craftsman Christopher Nolan this time put his hands on a genre called biopic. The film is 3 hours long, informative for people who know less about the subject, and decently engaging. Throughout the film, the story tells through the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission's security hearing on Oppenheimer that verifies his background, actions, and associations. Related past events shows flashback intermittently. This film is like a psychological thriller revolving around a historic figure. All Nolan fans won't be able to digest this movie because this one doesn't have the pacing and action of The Dark Knight, Inception or Dunkirk.
Is anyone ever going to tell the truth?
The ensemble cast is the biggest plus point for this film. Big names doing second fiddle or tidbit roles. Seems like they all wanted to be a part of this film at any cost. I liked each and everyone's performance. But it was absolute career best performance from Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer. Murphy excellently portrayed the psyche of an analytical mind, an out-of-the-box thinker, a concerned member of a persecuted community, and a regretful person after the success of his project, thinking about the immense potential of destruction in future caused by his discovery. The performance of Robert Downey Jr. as Lewis Strauss was also magnificent. Matt Damon's character didn't have the potential to perform. Emily Blunt as Oppenheimer's wife and Florence Pugh as his love interest done their roles very well.
But I can perform this miracle.
World War II would be over. Our boys would come home.
That's happening, isn't it?
The downside of the film is, this film is not for everyone. Those people whose attention to details capacity is good and having a fair bit of knowledge in history can thoroughly enjoy this movie. I think for average viewers, they have to watch it multiple times to get a grip of this movie. The total running time is 3 hours. So for an average viewer, at first view, it will be a long and exhausting film. The past and present events were coming and going back and forth, is a bit hard for average viewers. Besides, there was an intimate bedroom scene between Oppenheimer and his lover Jean Tatlock, carrying Hindu holy scripture Bhagavad Gita in her hand, which was unnecessary, only invited the ire of Hindu believers.
Well, remember this day.
Our work here will ensure a peace mankind has never seen.
As a history-loving person, I enjoyed the movie thoroughly. There is a scene where Oppenheimer and the one and only Albert Einstein having a conversation about the far-reaching implications of nuclear weapons, which is misunderstood by AEC Chairman Lewis Strauss. Oppenheimer believed he started a chain reaction that will destroy the world. I absolutely enjoyed watching the portrayal of two iconic figures of science and history. I highly recommend this film to everyone. The downside aside, the film was very informative and engaging. I would rate this an 8.2 out of 10 and recommend you to watch it for at least one time.